Hello and welcome here to ANZ Stadium for what is expected to be a very extremely good clash here between the Parramatta Eels and the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Obviously it's the South Sydney home game, but both these teams share the stadium as a home ground, so it's a packed out stadium here, one of the largest crowds we've seen in the SRL for quite some time here. We'll witness this game. And joining me in the commentary box for the first time all season, Liam Rogers. Liam, how are you going? How are you looking forward to this game?
I tell you what, I'm absolutely looking forward to it. We've got some absolutely huge stories coming out of this game. First and foremost, we see Dustin Richards on the interchange, who is obviously heading off to the Knights next season, and Liam Ryan, I believe, has announced that he's leaving as well. So there's going to be pretty much it's going to be a big last stand for the rest of the season for the Rabbitohs, and they're definitely going to look to fire up here.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting rest of the season for the Rabbitohs. They have a squad that can potentially win it, but they do have quite a few players leaving it season. As the kickoff now goes deep down with our sky high camera here, down to Anthony McDonald to take the first hit up. Let me fix up the fucking camera angle.
I was going to say for a second.
No, that's why I said
that's not intentional.
Sky camera angle. It wasn't intentional. I just forgot. I realized like as soon as I started recording that I had on the wrong camera angle. I was just too lazy to go fix it up. So I just waited until we got to this one. Oh, fuck, what one are we on? Broadcast.
It happens.
Broadcast, it's... Wait, is it? No, it's broadcast file we use. Yeah, it's broadcast file. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Think so.
As they'll play it there. It's going to go there. Eddie Oliver, inside ball there to Senenag. That's a good run there from Senenag. Up middle, gets an offload there to Anthony McDonald. Obviously, the Eels so far this season have had... Well, the 3 losses they've had, all been tight losses, and their 1 win has been a big win. So, if the Eels were to lose, you probably expect a tight one. I think a tight one either way, I'd be expecting. Liam, how do you see this game sort of playing out from here?
Well, I think the Eels have kind of shown that they're absolutely capable of keeping a game tight. Rika Manu out the back at fullback has been absolutely fantastic. But it's a new look Eels side that we're seeing tonight. Obviously, we've got Eddie Oliver in the halves. Evans moved to halfback, so there's a few new faces in new places here. As Clay makes a break, he's away.
Sorry to cut you off there, Liam, but Tyron Clay, a very good start to his game. Obviously, at the moment, currently second on the LB Strange leaderboard heading into this game, but an error made there, miscommunication there from Liam Ryan and Hayden Davis, and making errors. That goes to Cody Ogg, who's had a very good start to his SRL career in the centres. He'll be looking to take on Tyron Clay there, who we know is a very dominant winger in his own right, as Luke Short takes it up there, playing it just short of the 50. Eddie Oliver now gives it short there to Christian McKay. But we're looking to make a combination. We know how strong of a player McKay can be. They'll play their third tackle now. Over there to Cherry Evans. Dummies and runs himself. Good little run there. That's the 4th tackle now. He'll play it there. Go Senenag. Senenag, oh, he knocks it on there, and it's going to be picked up by Hayden Davis. Disappointing stuff there from the Eels when they were starting to look like they put on a bit of a move there.
Strong contact from Hayden Davis to get themselves there as we see Bennett taking it forward. I thought the Eels showed a bit of promise in that set as Clay once again makes meters.
Good run there by Tyron Clay once more. We're going to go here now. Short ball there to Remy. That's a good run from Remy, running over the top of one of them.
Ooh.
He gets up there, just short of the 20 now. Third tackle. 5 minutes gone. Both teams seem a little bit nervous to start this game as Liam Ryan gives a brilliant short ball there to Kasaka, but read well there by Attila Senenag. They'll play it there, just 15 metres out now. They'll play the ball. Goes Liam Ryan. Short ball there to Hayden Davis, again charging onto it. That's going to be the 5th tackle now. Which way are they going to go? They're looking to think, I think Liam Ryan. They're going to send it back there to Butterfield. He'll puts it high. That's a very, very good kick. Tapped it up. Taken there by Jai Collins. And he'll score the opening try for the Rabbitohs. A brilliant kick there by Butterfield. And Collins is great in the air. And he'll score the first try here for the Rabbitohs.
Oh, it's just a perfectly placed kick there from Butterfield, wasn't it? You can see they tried that switch play with Ryan out at first receiver. Look at how he gets in the air there. So we know what kind of a threat he is in attack, but it's just fantastic seeing him get involved that early for Collins, as we see Butterfield hoping to convert.
Yeah, they love that long bomb in the in goal for Rabbitohs. You know, last week we saw obviously usually it's double cut they aim for to make the big catch, but this week they decided to go over to Collins. And he's also very good in the air as Butterfield sways around to the left-hand side. No goal. 4-0 is the
Tough
score.
pocket.
And unfortunately, the Rabbitohs, they missed that one. 4-0 early on, though. But Eels, they've had some signs early that they're not going to keep up. They managed to keep up with for the most part with the Manly side this week. But not the greatest start there for the Eels, is it? As Jordan Marshall kicks back off now. Goes down to Kevin Dixon. Gives it down to Mason Ramy now. He pushes up towards the 20. That's going to be the first tackle. They go back in here to Jesse Bennett. Bennett making a bit of a break. That's good, but he's going to throw a pass. Hell yeah, catches it. But it's going to be called forward. And they have the ball now. This is looking good from the Eels. They get an opportunity to potentially prove something here to the Rabbitohs. Maybe strike back. Get one back of their own. It's going to go Anthony McDonald straight up the middle. That's a good run there from the Parramatta forward. He pushes forward. Taken there by Kevin Dixon, though. 10 meters out now. They're going to go back here. Eddie Oliver. Short ball there. Looking for the line. Thomas Mendonca. He's going to get there, I think, and he will. They couldn't hold him up. I think that's Kasaka. I'm not entirely sure actually who it is in the tackle. But Mendonca finds the try line. And the Eels strike back.
Yeah, well, you could just see the shape that they are running over there to get some early ball over there to Mendonca. And, well, look, it's worked. They've gotten themselves over the line and they have gotten themselves back in the game with the scores locked and the kick to come.
Yeah, Eddie Oliver shoving his cards early in the half, showing that he's still a great passer of the ball in the halves. Brilliant cut-up ball there by Eddie Oliver into the chest of Mendonca, and Hayden Davis couldn't keep him up. Eddie Oliver grabbing his 6th try of the year so far. He knows how to set them up. He's a very good playmaker and definitely very strong. But the Eels will enjoy that one, I think. As Butterfield...
Yeah, absolutely. It just gets them in front.
As Butterfield looks to kick back off now. 6-4. Both teams showing us the cards early, obviously. Butterfield setting up Collins with the kick before Eddie Oliver strike back after the error from Jesse Bennett. There's a kick back off now. It goes down to the guts there of Cherry Evans to field the ball. Gives it down to short. This is a big tackle. Oh, that's a great tackle there by Jesse Bennett around his waist there. I'll play it there. Marshall now. Gives it to McDonald. His first, I want to point out, it's Marshall's first game in hooker since last season, I believe. And it'll play it there. How do you think Marshall's going to transition back to hooker? You know, defensively, it's a very different position, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because especially, as we see Sertendag make a breakthrough, massive play there from Attila. Yeah, no, it's very different at hooker because it's the people that you find yourself tackling. If you're a half, you're going to be dealing with second rowers. But as a hooker, you've got props and locks running at you all game. They're going to be fending you. They're going to be breaking tackles, throwing everything they can.
As Moscow fields the kick there from Cherry Evans. It's going to be Kasaka now. That's a good run. It's getting up straight up the middle there. Getting an offload, in fact, too. To Hayden Davis. Had a pretty decent start to the game. Hayden Davis. They're going to go long ball. Out over there to Aaron O'Hare. Aaron O'Hare straight up the middle. This is a good run from Aaron O'Hare. In fact, he takes on Manu it is. Gets it off, in fact, to Jesse Bennett. Bennett can't find any outs around. Has had Collins there in support, but couldn't use him. It's going to go Liam Ryan. Short ball there to Dixon. And Dixon will be taken down there. Good defense there by Marshall and McDonald. We'll go Davis now. Davis takes the settler there. Short and Saturday plays to pull him down.
Strong run.
Will we see this bomb again from the Rabbitohs they love to put up here? Goes Ryan. And, he goes for it, but it hits the side of Aaron O'Hare and a penalty's given away. That's not what the Rabbitohs needed.
Not at all. They had an attacking opportunity to try to get back in the lead, but they've just given an absolute piggyback to Parramatta in their own end.
Yeah, we know how dangerous they are with those balls, but they need their other players to do that role. And O'Hare just got under a wave there, backed into it of Liam Ryan. And now they have to work. It's going to be McDonald now. Takes a good run up there. He's had a great start to this game. Marshall sends it long ball out there to McKay. Had an inside ball there for Saturday, but chose not to use him. Third tackle now, past the 40. Goes for the handsy. Gives it there to Cherry Evans. Moved to the halfback jersey today, which is quite surprising considering he's been playing 5'8" for the past season and a half. But they give it inside there to Martin. Gets it offload, in fact, there to Cherry Evans. That's a good little pass there, but they don't make any extra meters off the offload. Fifth tackle now. Goes to Eddie Oliver. Not the greatest bomb in the world. It's going to be taken there by Alistair Russell, but he's taken down there, and disappointing end to the set overall from the Parramatta Eels.
Yeah, probably not exactly what they wanted at the end, but they managed to get themselves in some decent field position. I think their big goal here is just going to be containing the Eels. Containing the Rabbitohs.
Have to agree, Bennett, that's a good run there. We're going to go out the back here to Dixon once more. Finds an offload, in fact, out of Butterfield. The spine combining nicely there. Third tackle now. Hell yeah. Sends it out to Davis. Davis looking for some space up the middle. That's going to be the fourth tackle. 15 minutes gone now. Fourth tackle. He's got a short ball there. Another brilliant short ball there to Bennett. He's had a great start to this game, but who he pulled down there by Luke Short. Bring him to the ground. Fifth tackle now. It's going to be Liam Ryan. He punts it over. Fielded there nicely by Shannon Freeburn. In fact, gets around one, but it'll be Liam Ryan to take him down there. Good set there by the Rabbitohs, but they managed to survive there. The Eels, as Cherry Evans now with a hit up. Probably not the player you would have liked to take a hit up in that situation, but he is there as they spread it wide now. Short. Gives it on to his front row partner, McDonald. Playing it there on the 40. It goes Ellie Oliver. Out the back there to Manu. That's a good tackle there on the rookie fullback there by Bennett. Great stuff. We know how elusive he can be. Fourth tackle. Oliver short there to McDonald and brilliant red there. The Rabbitohs managing to keep the Eels for the most part inside their own half. And I'm not really managing to do much on this set. Cherry Evans. Punts it over there to Tyron Clay. Watch out. We know how dangerous he can be. Gets around one. Tyron Clay looking for some space. He has a few runners. Chases there. Oh, great ankle tap there from McDonald. Marnie takes him now, but they're going to continue this way. Bennett. Cut that ball there to Liam Ryan. We know how good he can be. He's taken there, though, by I think that's Cherry Evans there on that wing with help of Cody Ogg. Collins down. Gives it short there to Bennett. That's good stuff there. So play it there. Hell yeah now. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go back that short side again. This time over to Tyron Clay. Oh, that's a great tackle. Cody Ogg around him. Now elusive he can be, and that's great stuff. Collins now sends it there to Bennett. Yes, it is a huge play. I can't agree more with that statement there. Bennett will play it there. Settler run. It's fifth tackle now. Ryan. He's doing the bombs again. The bombs they love so much. No one's there. Dixon gets it. We talked about the bombs they love to do. Ryan this time sends it high. And the Rabbitohs score their second.
Yeah, well, a result's a result there, and they got exactly what they needed to get themselves back in the game. I thought the kicking from the halves has been impressive so far, and despite Cody Ogg's best efforts, I thought that he's been doing a fantastic job defensively this year. But Dixon, yeah, he goes up, and what goes up must come down.
Yeah, I've got to say, I felt like there was no real contest there for Dixon in the end. There's these long levers just reaching up, and I felt like it was never a really contest whether he was going to get it. Perfectly timed bomb there from Liam Ryan. It was Butterfield earlier in the game. But as Liam Ryan there as Butterfield converts to make it 10 points to 6 to score. 19 minutes gone in this game. Still plenty of time to play, of course. Around, obviously, just over 20 minutes left in this first half. Around an hour left to play. But these bombs, they're going to have to find stuff because they have really good players in the air. I think all 5 of their players, you know, their back line, including their massive fullback Dixon, are really good in the air. So Parramatta, that's where they've got to focus on to put pressure on these kickers so they can't get those bomb waves. If not, they'll continue to do that all day as it goes down to the try scorer Dixon, who gives it down to Hayden Davis. That's a good run there into the clutches of McDonald, who takes him down there. That's the first tackle. Goes Aaron O'Hare. Short ball there. Jesse Bennett it is. He'll play it there. Second tackle. Goes short side there, Ryan. Ryan's jumping him. That's a good run. Dumb as it goes himself. Takes on Rokamani, but he'll play it there. That's a good run there by Liam Ryan. Manu holding on for a little bit long. What might have been a penalty potential here, but they say no. Goes over to Hell Yeah. And Hell Yeah again, just pulled down there by Jordan Marshall there. Fourth tackle. Goes playing there. Short ball there to Aaron here. That's great stuff. Breaks through a couple tackles. Pulled down eventually there by, I think that's Eddie Oliver there. Fifth tackle now. They can't afford to concede another one. They're going to put it high again. This one a little bit more shallower. Taken well by Shannon Freeburn. And the Eels survived. That was a bit better there defensively in terms of that kick pressure there by the Eels.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they didn't let the Rabbitohs get as close as they did before. And they kind of is part of why they're not able to get the depth on the kick like that. And I think if they're able to keep doing that, that's going to be pretty important for them in terms of just defensively and not conceding any tries from those bombs.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Senadag takes the ball there. That's going to be the fourth tackle. Long pass over to McKay. He'll be pulled down there by a few defenders. Kasako and Finance Davis evolved. Eddie Oliver with the kick. That's a good kick there. Getting it behind Moscow, but he manages to take it.
Brilliant.
And that's brilliant stuff. They're going to be inside their own 20 now. It's a great start to the set there for the Eels.
Absolutely perfect kick. They're going to be really wanting to limit the impact of Kalsakau and Davis in this set because they've kind of been running amok early in this game. O'Hare as well.
I couldn't agree more. And I think Bennett also, currently playing the ball, has also been very good. As they're going to send it over to Dixon now. That's a good tackle there by McKay. We know how dangerous Dixon can be with giving some space.
Crunching.
But he put him on his backside there. We go short side now. Gives it there to Saddle Cart. But he's pulled down there by Eddie Oliver just short of the 50. That's the fifth tackle. Only 27 minutes managed to be gained in this set. It's going to be Butterfield. Punting it over. Then Michael Crimp. Watch out, he's dangerous. Michael Crimp going on a run. But he's going to be taking it for Dixon. And Parramatta Eels have managed to make some good meters here. After they had a struggle a bit of Rockamanu with some space. Straight through, beats Dixon. But some cover tackle there by Kasakau. We go over now. Forward now with some space. He's taken down there. That's the third tackle it's going to be. Playing it there. 10 meters out. Cherry Evans dummies and runs himself. Helly has the player to take him down.
Great tackle from Hell Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. Fourth tackle. McKay takes the settler. What's the play going to be here? Who wants it? It's going to be... Looks like it's going to go to Eddie Oliver at will. He grubs it in. Looking for some space, but he just finds Driscoll. And Driscoll is off and running, but he's taken down there. And the kick... Great work there from Dixon to get on that kick, because that kick could have been anything.
Oh, just what a great escape from Driscoll. Of all the players in the SRL, who'd have thunk it? The big forward coming out there for an impact. Oh, they've just bungled that play there and they've handed it back over.
Yeah, they're looking for an inside ball to Dixon there, but I think it was Phoenix Murphy got his hand there, slapped it backwards, and Jordan
McKay
Ford dived on it. As now McKay takes a hit up there. We're getting it over there to Jordan Ford. Running to some edge plays, but he's taken down nicely there by Josh Saddlecart and Moscow. They send it out short ball there. It's going to be McKay. He'll play it there. Fourth tackle now. They go short side here.
He's got to get that play the ball
gives it to
speed up.
Raikamanu, and Raikamanu dummies and runs himself. Fifth tackle. Could they get a quick play the ball here? No, they don't. It's going to go there to Eddie Oliver. He looks for the grubber kick. I think that might have been dropped. In fact, no, it wasn't, but it doesn't matter. Cascow has it on him. And again, they just can't get this last grubber kick to work.
Yeah, the spine's just not connecting the way that it needs to. Something I've noticed is that they're really intent on getting it over to Chris McKay on that left edge. I just think if he quickens up that play the ball though, that they'll be able to get some better opportunities.
As O'Hare now with a good run, taken down there by Jordan Marshall. That's the third tackle. They're going to inside here there to Dixon, but a great tackle there. Senadag it is, pulling him down. Fourth tackle. 11 minutes to go in this half. Scores currently sit Rabbitohs 10, Parramatta 6 after just 29 minutes. That's the fifth tackle. Bennett's going to play the ball there, just past the 50 in fact. It goes back there to Ryan. And Ryan punts it into the backfield, looking for some space. He finds Shannon Freeburn.
Excellent kick.
And oh, that's a great kick. It's going to turn this Rabbitohs team, Parramatta team around, and now they're stuck inside their 20. Great stuff. They go short side here to Evans. They can't find one, but that was a great, perfect kick there from Liam Ryan, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a kicking masterclass between the halves. Oh, Manu. He's tough to handle.
And Manu's taken there. We're going to short ball there to Ford. Ford straight through the gap here. He can't get past Dixon though, and he'll be taken there. Had no support runners with him there. That's the fourth tackle now.
Would have made it if he was a Holden.
As they go short there, now to McKay. He'll set this things up nicely. That's the fifth tackle now. Who's it going to be? Goes Oliver. They tried it. Rabbitohs strategy of just setting it high in the air. Taken well though by Tyron Clay. But he'll be trapped inside the 10-minute line. Not the worst result for the Parramatta Eels.
Not at all. Well, it's been some aerial ping pong between the two teams with their kicking games. It was what I wanted to speak about before with so the game that Cherry Evans is having at halfback, and then you take a look at the game that's happening with see Liam Ryan. You know, these guys are absolutely belting the ball back and forth, and the forwards, the kicking. It's been a real game of grit and grind.
So send it back, and Ryan, he's going to punt it early, looking for a 40-20. He might even get it, I think. It's going to bounce up. Is he still going to get it? He has got it. Liam Ryan with the 40-20.
He's nailed it.
A beautiful kick there.
Just as we're talking. Huge play. Absolutely game-changing, and it puts them on the front foot here.
First tackle now. Goes long ball over there to Bennett. Bennett pushing forward, but he'll be held up there. The Eels cannot afford to concede again here. Goes short ball there. Fair to Richards, and he'll score a try. Thought the pass might have been a little bit suspect, but the ref says no, it's fine. And the Rabbitohs scored their third try to extend the lead.
He's in Dusty playing prop tonight. That's a bit of a new scenery for him, but you can just see how quickly he accelerates onto the ball when he's running his line. And it's just a beautiful piece of work from the Rabbitohs there. They had their opportunity from the 40-20 from Ryan. They took it, and now the game is firmly in their hands at the end of this first half.
It's great stuff there. Brilliant short ball to Dustin Richards. Ball caught flat. Kind of hard to disagree with the ref with our angle here. So the Rabbitohs take a nice lead here. We know the Eels have a fight in them. Obviously last week they were down by quite a bit. Managed to fight their way into the game, making only a 6-point difference in the end against Manly. So we know they know how to make this a contest against these tough teams. The question is, can they go that a little bit further and win it?
Absolutely can. I think it's anyone's game. Obviously, we're looking at the Cowboys as premiership favourites at the moment for a lot of people, but I do think that Souths are absolutely in it.
As Marshall's going to kick off now. Rabbitohs up by 10. There's just 6 minutes to half time. Richards now with a run. Try score. Oh, that's a big shot. Statement hit there by Jordan Ford. Wanted to inspire his team. Butterfield gives it short there to Driscoll. Some players around him. He's had a good stint to start off though. And now they're getting away a penalty. They couldn't get off him. They're blowing up. But the ref doesn't care. And now it's got to be the Rabbitohs to get piggyback downfield. But not what the Eels needed. As hell yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, just field position.
As Bennett pushes forward there. First tackle now. And hell yeah, dummy half. That's a good little run there. Senenag will take him down. Ryan gives a little bit of a mouthful, it seems, as he was expecting the ball there and he's not impressed. Hell yeah, goes over to Kaskau. Or Kaskau, I should say. That's the third tackle there. Just 4 minutes to half time now. If the Rabbitohs can find another one, it'd be very hard to see the Eels coming back with such a deficit going into the break, considering they haven't even been that bad, I don't think. It goes back to Dixon. Send it over to Moscow. Moscow pulled there by a great tackle by Eddie Oliver. A tackle that was probably needed. They wanted to stop him. They send it back now. It's going to be O'Hare. They do the bomb. Again, they're looking for a third try for Bob. Taken by Bardu. Bardu's looking for space. A great tackle there. Could have been a lot worse there.
Yeah, no, it's just some excellent escape work from Manu, and boy, did they need it, because if Souths were going to park themselves in that end another time, you'd just help but feel that maybe the game would get away from Eels, but they did well to keep themselves in it. McKay draws the penalty.
Now penalty, trying to get a quick play at the ball for Rabbitohs, wouldn't allow him. And now the Eels get to go down the field. This could be a good option. They get a try here. They can go on potentially going down by 4, which is something they would love. 3 minutes to go to the break. They would love a try before half time. It goes short down to McKay. Got the penalty, takes the first set up after the penalty. He'll play it there just short of the 40.
He's getting through some work there, McKay, tonight, isn't he?
Getting for a lot of work. Senenag plays it. Oh, they're going to give it back to McKay. He's getting absolutely tons of ball at the moment. That's the third tackle. 2 minutes to go to the break. Just likely their last real opportunity for half time. They set it back inside there. Senenag looking for a try. Is he going to be able to get over? No, he's on his back. He was looking good there. Broke up the middle, but Dixon and Hellier came in and will go upstairs though.
Huge run, and yeah, honestly, I just want to pay a bit of credit to Hellier and how he's held up defensively this game. I definitely think it's been one of his better performances so far there, and hopefully it holds up for him for the rest of it.
As Short will take a hit up there before the last. Two's looking for it. It looks like it's going to be... It's going to be Senadag puts it in. Not a great kick, and it's going to be come off the boot of hell yeah. I don't know where Eddie Oliver and Cherry Evans were. They should have been the ones kicking it, not your lock forward.
Oh, surely the third McKay hit up was there. Surely.
Yeah, well, we're going to go long ball over. This is good by Saddle Cup, but oh, he might go over the sideline, in fact. I think he will, and the Eels will go... The Eels will get one more chance before half-time.
Absolutely huge play there on the left edge. Was that Crimp or Mononga?
Not entirely sure, but either way, it was a great tackle
McKay
there.
again.
Another run by him. But they're going to need to find something for half-time. It's going to be a hit off the ball. Sarah Evans dives on it. This will be likely the last play before half-time.
Not much time.
Gives
they
a
need
short ball there
something.
to McKay. Can't break through the tackle.
They need a McKay hit up.
That's going to be half-time. The Rabbitohs leading this Eels at home 16 points to 6.
From video editing to thumbnail design, Flow Managing covers all of your YouTube and social media needs, relieving the stress of finding creative workers and giving you more time to be creative yourself. Why wait? Join Flow Managing and we will work for you.
As Marshall gets the ball back on the team, we're back for the second half. Rabbitohs down by 10 against the Parramatta Eels. And I'm joined here in the commentary box still. Liam Rogers, what were your thoughts on that first half performance by both teams?
Well, put it simply, I just think that the Rabbits capitalised on their field position much better than the Eels did. As you see, Eels, they had a lot of opportunities, especially towards the back end of that first half, but they didn't really call themselves back in it.
As hell yeah plays it there, they're going to give it there. Andrews over to Ryan. Ryan pulls up there. Third tackle now. Play it there. Hell yeah, dummy half. That's a good run there. It'll be taken there by what looks to be Rakamanu. And this time it's Tyron Cloud at dummy half looking for some space, but nothing there. He gets wrapped up there by Phoenix Murphy. Clay seems to have gone back to the fullback role that he played a few weeks ago when Dixon was injured. With Dixon going to the wing, I wonder if Dixon's still running around a little bit injured there, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, that's a great kick chase there by the Rabbitohs. A really good start from them, hasn't it been?
Yeah, no, that's outstanding work, just pitting them back in their own half there, and it's just, Short, what a run.
That's something they really needed. They have a big skipper leading this team out front. Play it there. Eddie Oliver now. Gives it there. Short ball there to Luke Short. Gets it offload there to Marshall. That's the third tackle now. He'll play it there. They go back, Cherry Evans. Long pass over ball, but it's intercepted there. Butterfield it is.
Oh.
The Eels did not need that. That'll be the first tackle there. They're going to see what they can do here now. They get an offload, in fact. Hell yeah, it is. Pushing forward now. They go out dummy half. Moscow it is. It's time to Sarkow. Play the ball there. Third tackle on the third. They gave a short ball there to Collins. Already scored one try today. Has a habit of scoring doubles against the Parramatta Eels. I think he scored doubles in his last 2 appearances. So maybe he's due for another one. There's that's an intercept thrown there. Ryan was going to the line. Look for a short ball, but Senadag read it to a peach. And, well, the Eels will take that one. Probably not. The skipper probably wouldn't be impressed with himself there.
Yeah, probably not at all. I think they just got a bit overconfident in their decision making there for a second. As we see, jeez.
Sorry to cut you off there, but I think I'm not even sure if it was. It might have been Butterfield. I don't know if it was, but it looked like it may have been. Maybe Hayden Davis or something in the middle. Jesse Bennett, but someone's just absolutely nailed the Eels skipper Luke Short, and the Eels give up the field position again. A little bit good playing it there. Ryan gives it short there. Aaron O'Hearn, he turns serve there. Luke Short.
Ooh.
He's looking for something at the moment. He gives it there to Hell yeah. Gets the offload. Hell yeah, looking for some space. He's pulled down though. Nicely there by Eddie Oliver. They'll play it there. Short pass there to O'Hare. Looking to push forward. Looking for a try. He's looking to extend their lead, and he will.
Excellent piece of work there from O'Hare. You can see all of it just being created by that defensive pressure from, I think it was either Davis or Butterfield, like you said. They forced the turnover, and importantly, that offload to Hell Yeah, where he was able to get into space there, that was perfect. And it set up that next phase of play, and you can see that the Rabbits have scored with it.
Yeah, Aaron O'Hare pushing forward. He's been very good this season for the Rabbitohs, and he finds space there to get the try. Make it 42 points to 6. 22 points to 6. Apologies there. We're not there quite yet, Liam, but either way, the Rabbitohs look to be strong on here, and it hasn't been a great start by the Eels in this second half.
Yeah, well, I definitely think that if Eels want to get themselves back in the game, they're going to have to do it soon, because realistically, like they've still got a decent basis to build on. You can see that we've had Luke Short take some good runs, but they're not too big.
Yeah, I just think at the moment the Eels are struggling. They looked good early on, but since that first try, it's been all the Rabbitohs as they kick down deep to Tyron Clayton. It gives it there to Jesse Bennett to run up there, and it'll be take the ball there just past the 20. That'll be the first now. I go back to Philip O'Gould, looking for some space. Short now grabs hold of him and pushes as he pushes forward. That's the second tackle, I should say. Gives it out over here. He just tries to go straight up the middle. That's a good run there. Look, it had a support running there and Bennett, but couldn't find the prop forward in support there. He'll just take the tackle by them as Manu pulls him down. They send it long now. Richards it is. Looking for some space, and he's pulled up there. That's going to be the fourth. Who's it going to be now? Goes Ryan. Gives a blind ball there to Clay, and he'll be taken down there in a good tackle. That's the fifth. Rabbitohs been very good at kick and chasing today. Let's see if they can continue that, although they can't get the kick away. Short and pummels Philip O'Gould, and they'll have the ball back.
Jeez, someone's fired up Luke with that hit. He's putting shit everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously wasn't impressed that he had the ball jarred loose earlier with a massive shot on him, so he's just decided to line anyone and everyone that has the ball in their possession at the moment. So they go here, inside ball there to Raka Manu. Manu's looking for space. Manu looking to beat Tyron Clay back on the inside. He can't. He'll be held on there. That's going to be the third tackle now. He sends it there. Luke Short it is. The captain. Oh, he runs over Philip O'Gould. He's just smashed him, and then he puts the left shoulder, drops it, and he takes it there. They get a long ball over to Senadag. Senadag pushing up the middle, looking for a try. Nearly got one earlier, but Clay gets there, and he can't find it. Very close to being over the line here. In fact, they push him back just so he can get it. And Marshall gets caught at dummy half. He can't do anything. And the Eels, they can't end up capitalising. And the Rabbitohs survive.
Such a disappointing way to end the set. But I'll tell you what, how good's the bartender, Luke Short? He's given up shots for everyone.
Yeah, he quite clearly wasn't impressed with that. It's Philip O'Gould now return serves. This time, I think that might have been Cherry Evans in defence there. Second tackle now. Long ball over there. Better than it is. It's been a third tackle now. There's a good set here by the Rabbitohs. After, considering when I started the set, they give it short ball there. Richards, he's taken a lot of hit up so far today. So he'll be pulled down there by Phoenix Murphy. Fourth tackle now. Ryan, out there to Clay. Gives it there to Butterfield. He'll be playing there. Fifth tackle now, just on the 40. Goes back there to Aaron O'Hare. Punts it over. Will be fielded there by Freeburn. And he's looking for something. Oh! He'll be taken down there by what looks to be... I think that's Shannon Freeburn there. Taken by... I'm not sure who that is. But either way, Philip O'Gould just pulls down Phoenix Murphy there. It's going to be Luke Short. Oh, that's another great run. This time he gets over the top of Aaron O'Hare, the previous try scorer. If the Eels want to find something in this game, they're going to have to make it quick smart. As they send it over to Barisic there. That's the fourth tackle. So 27 minutes to go in this game. Plenty of time for the Eels to make a contest of it, but they have to do it sooner rather than later. That's a great pass there. Michael Grip it is. We know how dangerous he can be. Kasaka takes it there. That's going to be the fifth tackle now. Goes back. It's going to be a great grabber kick through. Has some chase but the big prop forward. Philip O'Gould's there. And he breaks the tackle for his trouble. That's great stuff. That's great stuff there by Philip O'Gould. Just through the middle and helps out where needed.
He's had an absolutely fantastic impact since he's stepped a foot to the field, Philip O'Gould. Whether it's in attack or whether it's defense, he's doing everything asked of him, and it's fantastic.
Couldn't agree more. It's Clay now. Plays it there, gives it short ball there to Philip O'Gould now. pushing forward, 4th tackle. Send it over to Dixon. Dixon is taken there by Cody. That's a good tackle there on the Rabbitohs winger. Play it there. 5th tackle. Goes back to Ryan. Ryan punts it over. Fielded there by Shannon Freeman. That should be good stuff there. And he'll make some good meters there. Collins. They're definitely targeting him, Shannon Freeman. But he's, to be his credit, he's dealing with it quite well. Cherry Evans now pushes forward. Gives a short there to Luke Short now. Push forward. That's going to be the 3rd tackle. Playing it there. Looking for some space. They give it short there to Barisic, but he can't do much with it. He'll play it there. Just short the 50. Goes over there to Sinandag, and that's going to be the 5th tackle now. Play it there. 24 minutes gone. They kick it over there to Kevin Dixon. And he steps one, he's looking for some space. Kevin Dixon, we know how strong he can be. Oh, Phoenix Murphy. That's a great tackle there by Phoenix Murphy. He looked like Dixon was off to the races, but Phoenix Murphy says no. And I gotta say, that's a great chase down there by the Eels 2nd rower.
Yeah, Phoenix Murphy, they're having an excellent impact on the game. I think that, one of their best attributes has definitely been their cover defense so far.
As Richard is straight through the line, there looks for a pass. Oh, great pass over to Collins, but he's wrapped up there by Cody Ogg. That's going to be the 4th tackle now. 22-6. Still plenty of time to go, but at the moment it's looking all for Rabbitohs. Good now pushing forward. That's going to be the 5th tackle. Who wants it? It's going to go to Liam Ryan. They're going to go with the short kick this time. I think he's dropped it. He has.
Ooh. Definitely not the end of the set they wanted, but if you're going to turn the ball over anywhere, on their 10-meter line's not the worst place to do it.
You couldn't agree more there. It's short now of a good run. Play it there, just past the 30. Gives it short ball there to Barisic. That'll be the 3rd tackle now. We go through the hands down. Over to Rekamanu. Breaks past 1 tackle. That's going to be the 4th tackle now. Gives it short there. Phoenix Murphy it's going to be. 5th tackle now. Just past the 40. Eddie Oliver will be. That's a good kick there by Eddie Oliver. Hasn't seen the ability to kick as much as he probably would have liked in his debut in the halves, but that's not a bad one there. As Moscow, that's a good little run there. He'll play it there. They give it there. Philip, good. Oh, surely that's offside. The ref just got to call a knock on.
No.
But the Eels will get an opportunity here to potentially do something with it.
This is a horror movie. What a horrible error to have. Yes.
So go short side now to Ogg. Cody Ogg with a good run there. Gets past the 10-meter line. Definitely a horror show with that error, but the Rabbitohs are probably back in their defense to turn up here. Cherry Evans pushes forward. That's a good little run. Marshall gives it short there. Christian McKay deserves a try, but he gets put on his back.
Oh. Christian McKay getting put on his back. Just needs to find his front there. Ref sends it up as a try, but I don't know if I agree with that call.
I don't think there's at any point if it looks like touching the ball. I think the ref must have been doing something else when it happened. But we play on here. It goes over
McKay's
Barisic.
been telling fibs.
Maybe he got up and did the celebration and touched the crossbar just to confirm that the ref thought it was a try. 5th tackle now. Goes Eddie Oliver. Goes for a rubber kick. He touches the feet of one of them. Finds an offload. Saturday it is to McDonald, but McDonald puts it to the ground.
Oh, it's an all right play for field position, but they don't need field position, the Eels. They need points. It's 20 minutes left. You're 16 points down. You need to do something.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It looked like a good little play there, but it just hit the feet of, I think it was Liam Ryan putting pressure on Andy Oliver, and it just, Saturday picked it up, found space to McDonald, but after that, he couldn't do much else with the ball, and they gave it over. As they go inside here, that's a good little play there. Clay was the player to be taken down there by Jordan Marshall and Anthony McDonald. It goes back there. Butterfield looking for a 40-20. Probably too shallow of a kick. Taken well by Mark Crimp in the end, who's been dangerous of space, but Moscow does well to wrap the winger up there.
Good work around the sideline there from Crimp as Barisic goes through and he gets an offload for his troubles as well. Talk about a good first carry to start the set.
As Rakamanu looking for some space. He takes on Tyron
Manu.
Clay. He might get past him. Couldn't find him. Couldn't find any space there. He'll play it there just short of the 10-meter line. Goes there to Cherry Evans. That's the 4th tackle now. 17 minutes out. They need a try. Like yesterday. Short ball there to Barisic. He deserves a try. But brilliant tackle there by Kasakau. They need a good kick now.
Tackle.
It looks like it's going to go to Eddie Oliver. It does. 6 more tackles. Rakamanu, Noah charge there. Brilliant stuff there from the Rabbitohs, and the Eels get the ball back though. Goes Senenag. He'll be taken there. First tackle now. Goes long ball over to Barisic. He pushes forward. Second tackle. He'll play it there. 15 minutes to go. They need something now. Short ball there. McKay deserves it. He gets the try. And maybe the Eels aren't done yet.
Chris McKay, the big bopper himself. Can you believe it? Chris McKay?
He's a very solid second rower. Playing in the middle at the moment, but that was a brilliant line run, I thought.
He was. They ran him on the centres for that play. They were doing some Sharks Britain Nicholas style stuff. They had him everywhere. Got to say, he's absolutely earned the try. He's put in a ton of work, and hopefully he's able to spark a comeback of some sort for the Eels here.
This Marshall, his kicking rate isn't the greatest, then he misses one there and make it 22-12.
Well,
15 minutes to go. Still plenty of time left for the Eels to potentially score 2 tries and, maybe steal this game from the Rabbitohs. But at the moment, they still need to find a little bit more for my liking, I feel. Because that took a few too many tackles for me to say that the Eels are going to be back in this game now.
Yeah, absolutely. That repeat set definitely helps them there. And, they haven't really been forcing repeat sets. They've been kind of just getting them out of luck there. But, when luck comes, you've got to meet your preparation there. And the Eels, they managed to do something with it. So here's to hoping they do something again and we can get something entertaining here.
Let's go short ball there. It's going to be Barisic now. He's also been a workhorse since coming off the bench, so good stuff to him as it goes Eddie Oliver. He's been decent, I think, on his debut. He set up both the tries for the Eels, but Rakamani's wrapped up there with relative ease, not breaking the line like he usually does at ease, as Luke Short now pushing forward. Not a great set off the point so far from the Eels. They're going to have to find something if they want to force it here. It's going to be Cherry Evans. Strapped him, that's what they needed. Can't find any support run. Had I think McDonald there, but he chose to hold on to it. Cherry Evans, that's a good little run there, though. 5th tackle now. He sends it back. It's going to be Cody Ogg. That's a good kick. Finds Kevin Dixon. If they can get a good chase here, they do. Oh, he's tackled on a 20. That's a perfect set off the points. They were saved by the Cherry Evans run. Looked like it was going a little bit backwards, but in the end, a great set by the Eels.
Yeah, no, it was once again, they're getting down the field. Their kicking game's working well for them. They wrap up Butterfield there, which is a huge win defensively. But they've got to get points somewhere. They need someone that they can go to right now and say, all right, go and get some runs on the board for us.
As Liam Ryan's not a great kicker, might be even this man, Rakamanu. He's looking for a try. Ryan's chasing. Is Liam Ryan going to get to him? No, he's not. And Rakamanu's going to score. And the Eels are back in this game just like that.
Huge.
Great try.
Oh, what an absolute phenomenal talent here. It comes out of nowhere. The kick wasn't struck well. He gets the ball and he's just absolute lightning. He comes straight through. Perfect try, and it's exactly what they needed. He's gone ahead. He's got them the try, and he has given us an absolute game in this final 10 minutes.
You spoke about we needed someone to put their hand up to get them the points. It was Rakamanu, their young rookie fullback. Charges onto a realistically not a great kick there by Liam Ryan, and he just catches it. And he sprints through. Ryan couldn't get back to chase him after he already beat Dixon. Tyron Clay. And, well, once he got past Ryan, he wasn't being caught. And he manages to go. Get something for the Eels with 11 minutes still to play. This game's a contest now. It's really on.
Absolutely. And we've seen it in the SRL time and again. You go back to the grand finals that we've had before. That Raiders versus Cowboys where it's just Tatato Maxwell coming out of nowhere. It's just those players and those big moments that put their hands up that make it such an entertaining league. And what Rakamanu did there Well done. It's exactly what his team needed. Oh,
But the
great heavens.
captain makes an error there, and it's going to relieve some pressure from the Rabbitohs.
Oh.
They might be able to lock it up here for Rabbitohs. It goes over to Moscow. He's taken down well there by, I think that's Barisic there. Goes Butterfield now. Short ball there. Kow it is. That's the third tackle now. Over back centre of the post. It goes there. Brilliant short ball there. Saddlecard scores. And that just makes the job that much harder for the Eels and maybe even not really possible.
Yeah, no, well, the game's, it's starting to become out of question now. As you see, they just, they let too quick of a play the ball happen up the middle there. The defensive line couldn't set, and it just made that shape out the back way too easy. You see, there's guys just getting absolutely caught with their tail between their legs, not knowing what they're doing. And obviously, South's great attacking team, they took advantage of it, and they'll be very happy to go down there and come away with some points.
Yeah, it was a great play there overall. Saddlecart ran a beautiful line there, beautiful short ball, and he just crashes over, playing in the middle at the moment. And, well, the Rabbitohs make it a 12-point lead here with still 9 minutes to play. If they can force an error, maybe they can do something magical, but it's going to be a hard job here for the Eels as Marshall getting ready. Maybe a short kickoff's the order. We don't really see them in the SRL, but maybe that's what they need here, the Parramatta Eels, although I'll be doubtful that we see it. As Marshall looking to kick back on. Sorry, continue, Liam.
They'll bring in the Walker brothers one day and we'll get that short kickoff.
That's what you like as well. Quick pass there to Saddlecard. A little bit close to the line for my liking, but they'll play it there. It's the first tackle now. They give it short ball there. Brilliant run there by Richards. Chooses to hold on to probably the smart decision with the Eels players in support there. That's the second tackle now. Goes Liam Ryan at the back there to Clay. Gives it off to Dixon. And Dixon runs at Cody Ogg, Cody Ogg makes a brilliant tackle there on the Rabbitohs fullback/winger. Goes Liam Ryan. Gives it short ball there to Richards. They're making meters upfield like it's easy at the moment, the Rabbitohs. Maybe they're looking to extend their lead here and put it well and truly out of doubt. It goes inside there to Hayden Davis. Great run there. He'll be tackled there. It's the fifth tackle. Goes back. It's going to be Liam Ryan. They're looking for one more of these bombs. That's a well and truly high kick. Taken well by Rakamanu. He'll be taken there, though. And the Eels have to go now pretty much 90 metres this set to have any sort of chance.
Yeah, well, they've got to find some way to do it if they want to at least, make the scores look pretty for themselves. One thing I will say is that they've targeted the edges well with their bombs, Souths, but when they're targeting the middle, they're not getting too many results. I think Raikamanu's been pretty fantastic under the high ball.
You have to agree with that. Although I think no one was more looking for distance there. They didn't really have any chases, but when he caught the ball, they had the chases there just to sort of put him there. They couldn't get him into the end goal. Raikkonen too strong for that, but they did manage to make sure that they, were keeping him down there as well. That's not a great kick there by Eddie Oliver. With Dixon now looking for, great tackle by Anthony McDonald. So often we see plays like that step there, but Dixon takes the tackle there. Leonside now, Davis maybe looking for one more try just to put an exclamation mark on the score. Long ball out there to Richards. Pushing forward there. He'll be taken down there by what looks to be Cherry Evans. Out of dummy half now. Hell yeah, straight for the line. He's looking for his first try at Rabbitohs colours, but he throws it intercept, and Luke Short's away. I don't even know if he's seen space like this. Maybe they're looking for a consolation try here for Eels. Similar to what happened last week. Cherry Evans, inside ball there to Raika Manu. Manu pushes forward. Great run there. It's going to go short ball there. The Barisic gets it offload there. It's going to be in the clutches of, I think that's Jordan Marshall there, playing it there. Rakamanu out the back there to Cherry Evans. Finds an offload there to Luke Short. Can't find it. Maybe if they score here, they can have one set to do something. Out of dummy half, Jordan Marshall. He's looking to push forward. And he's going to get put on his back.
I tell you what, if this game's finished, nobody's told Rakamanu.
Yeah, he's certainly been definitely very dangerous in the past 5 minutes or so. They score here, to be honest, though. They'll have one set at least, the Eels. Fifth tackle now goes Cherry Evans. Yeah. Great rubber kick. McKay looking for potentially a double. But no, Kowski's there. And I think they'll just about do us here.
Yep. absolutely huge bit of clean-up work from Kalsikow there. I think that it's just those small efforts like that to clean things up that have helped the Rabbits win this game. You know, their attacking flair's been there, but it's just been their work defensively because, you know, you see Manu, he was knocking on the door that entire set. You know, majority of SRL teams that have a player like that, good luck holding him out.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's Butterfield maybe going for 40-20. It's going to hit the hand of McCann.
Oh.
Thought maybe a set restart would be in order, but...
I know, yeah.
We're going to say...
Don't know what that call is.
We're going to say, no, it's play on. Wasn't played out there. It's going to go back now. It's going to be Harris Andrews to put the kick in. Why not the rookie? Might as well. The game's well and truly done. Michael Cripp maybe looking for a constellation, but he's wrapped up well there. 20 seconds to go. The Eels are going to lose their 4th game of the season. What do they need to change here, Liam?
I don't really know. I think that maybe having another think about that strategy between Oliver and Marshall and Cherry Evans, I think that they could have just used Cherry Evans kicking on that left side. Obviously, he did a fantastic job, and I thought Oliver had some great moments as well, but it's just in that attacking zone with those kicking. Because you can see what Cherry was doing last year, setting up Brody Kennedy with all those short grubbers. I think that's just that one area of the game that Eddie Oliver doesn't have in his game just yet. It's not to say he can't develop it. You know, any player can develop anything, but yeah. I also want to say that there were some absolutely fantastic games from the forwards from the Rabbitohs, and despite the efforts of Luke Shaw to kind of ramp things up and set and Dag as well, I think they probably could have used a bit more strike on their edges. The work rate was absolutely there. It was just that they weren't really able to kind of get those line breaks and get themselves ahead in a similar way that Jesse Bennett was for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think, I think Cherry Evans, I don't know, if they were going to swap Marshall and Eddie Oliver around, they should have kept Eddie. They should have kept Cherry Evans in that 6 role. I think Cherry Evans is one of the better 6 in the comp.
Agree.
And I think moving him has disrupted their pattern a little bit. They get away. He could have been a lot worse for the Eels. I've definitely think the Rabbitohs deserve to win by more than 12. And look at some of the stats here.
Huge game.
Aaron here, I think, was probably the best player in the park.
Sheesh.
Clay.
Yep. Absolutely. 21 tackles, no misses, 4 line breaks, which was more than Clay, more than Dixon. Most line breaks in the team coming from a lock. That's some pretty impressive stuff. Obviously got the try to boot as well. If you're talking about a lock that can bring some spark to your game, O'Hare really brought that.
I have to agree, and I think Dustin Renton just about also gaining some really good meters. As we have a look at the Eels team here, and Rakamanu, I think he definitely was trying the entire game. Probably and I think Senadag is the other guy. 4 tackle breaks and 5 line breaks. Great performance though, Senadag.
Yeah, him and Manu absolutely stepped up. It was just, you just need some more strike from the other forwards, especially in terms of line breaks. See, Short did all right. I thought McDonald, he did what he could in that space of 40 minutes. Barisic as well, but it's just, I think their bench forwards as well, they probably could have used more impact. Alistair Russell, for example, playing 40 minutes but only having 2 runs. Farrell with a single run. Murphy with 3 runs. They need to get those guys involved more and actually get some impact from them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree.
Pound 5.
You guys have a lot to take away from this game. Another 1-12 loss, despite them staying in the contest. They can't win once again. They go down to Rabbitohs, lose their 4th game. Another 5 done the season. Thank you, Liam, once again for joining me. I've been your host, Dr. Martin. I'll see you guys next time.
Pound 5. 5.